Once you've gotten your computer science account, you can go to the computer science undergraduate lab and log into one of the machines there. Once you've logged in, you should see something that looks pretty similar to what you're looking at right now. Alright, so one thing that you should see is this little flower here, the logout. Don't forget this logout button, but you should see this flower or another one that shows all the programs. And when you're doing programming, you're going to need an editor, and under accessories you find Emacs, which is my favorite editor. There's gedit, which is a little bit more similar to what you may be used to as a text editor. And there's VI, which is also a very popular editor for programming. So I also need to use a terminal so that I can run commands. So this is the first thing that I'm going to open, and it's sitting under System Tools. Alright, so once I'm here, for example, one command that we're going to be running a lot is Python. And now I'm inside the Python interpreter. I can test Python commands. So for example, the print one is going to be the first one that one of the first ones we're working with. And I can just print hello, so it echoes hello back to me. So I'm going to get out of the environment. If I hold down the Control key and press the D, it will take me out of Python. Alright, so I want to create some Python programs. I want to create a directory or a folder to put all my Python programs into. So I'm going to make one. mkdir cpsc231. And I already created it previously, but make it so this is one way to make folders. So I'm going to cd into it now. cd stands for change directory, and it's empty. Alright, so I want to create a Python program, my first one, and I will use Emacs as an editor. So Emacs, and I'm going to call it hello.py. So Emacs is the editor that I'm using, and hello.py is the file name. Python programs always have a .py extension. If I put the ampersand behind this, it means that it will open it in a separate window and my console will keep working for me. Alright, a very simple program. Print hello world. I want to save this. So file, save, and I can do a file. So it's saved. So once I go back to my terminal, if I do a listing, so remember ls is a listing, now I see the hello.py file, and I can run it using Python by specifying Python but saying that I want to run hello.py, and it echoes back to me hello world. I can now go back to my editor and change the program, for example print hello again, save this. So I hit Control X, Control S to save it, but I can also go through the menu. And I wish to go to the terminal to run the program again. And so I'm running Python hello.py again, and it now printed the two different sentences. So this is my first Python program that I created on the Linux machines that you find in the undergraduate computer science labs.